Hello，Hello。
Very cool. Hello. How are you?
Hi. Which project are you from?
Sorry?
Which project are you from?
No project. I'm just a holder, account holder.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice.
Where do you guys see our event?
Sorry?
Where do you guys see our event?
Where do we see your event? I live in the building.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
Crypto event. It's awesome.
Голодные женщины, бывают женщины? Уже. А вы знаете? Да.
Очень много способов.
Nick. Nick, nice to meet you. We start soon, no? It's 15 minutes. Well, not really, yeah. Okay. We would move normal bit by 40 minutes. I think we started at 5 and then we moved to 5:40 like chapter. Okay. Wait, I'll check now. See the next stages of that actually. This wasn't here like an hour ago. It's 5:40. And I sent here the pitch deck is here, so you should have it.
Yeah, we already have it.
Ah, okay.
I think you have a video, right?
No, final one. So it's just the presentation.
We have already have the deck.
Okay, that's great.
Prediction markets.
And yeah, it's going to be here now, and then we'll have the remote.
Yes, yes, you can see.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to have remote, or they can switch for me the slides. Or not, I don't know. Okay, okay. No, it's fine. I will see they're going to the third and fourth. Yeah, you just gotta help me set it up later. No worries. Thank you.
Когда делаем свой да, там когда идет торговля, эти серии и ты можешь с одной стороны сказать, что вот он сейчас вырастет, но он не вырос, и ты можешь думать, ну вот как зима пройдет, он вырастет,
Такой, то есть там определенные условия конкретно. Но выигрыш, именно если ты пришел, вот, а тут как, если можно в любой момент выйти, это невыгодно. Слишком большая вероятность угадать.
Мы разработали математику. Да, у нас по счету компания средства ставки, не раз никогда не события создавать, то есть, допустим, ну, в будущем это все будет определяться дамом, да? После первого события там выигравший получит плюс 5%, проигравший, соответственно. Но у нас как бы одна сторона. Мы на самом деле сделали сами, но мы подключали тех людей, и мы поняли, что все
Очень сложно. Я не конкретно работала, я очень работала рядом в одной компании, эта компания занималась проектами, связанными с я думаю, это новое. Поэтому я просто знаю, но я не могу сказать, что глубоко.
вы не знаете, да, букмекерского есть?
Я знаю, что они всегда в курсе, их невозможно много из них, там огромные, я поэтому я знаю, что если ты больше
Там нету наших денег. Мы берем капитал, берем комиссию, скажем, это средства вы проиграете, я просто делаю свои ставки сразу, ниже как раз. Ну, то есть есть побочные их обеспечивают базу, на которой остальные могут спекулировать.
Или очень долго
Ну, у нас маркетинг, то есть у нас 20 тысяч будет на соревнования. 10 дней событий, 10, 15, 20. То есть аудитория, в принципе, есть. Нет, вот сейчас мы собрали именно на текущие соревнования, наверное, за месяц 20 тысяч. Но у нас была своя аудитория, первое соревнование было в мае, на котором мы собирали, тоже собрали 20 тысяч примерно за месяц. На этом соревновании часть аудитории
Нет, банки очень много. И, к сожалению, они очень многие большинство не готовы просто уходить.
Так им нужно даже не знать, ну, у нас в перспективах развития есть не метамаска, они так разработали, чтобы кошелек был, ну, вот хватит постоянных денег, что я писали еще не изучал, но мы нашли такие блокчейны, еще достаточно поэтому пользоваться главное, чтобы выжить.
来自币圈的是第一份子，呀，队长又见面了。来来来，借花献佛。
哦，优品这句我不熟。对，他跟我住在阿布扎比，我们也住阿布扎比。对他有点忙。
过来，英文的我们。
没事，对，因为都是国外的一个项目，你们可以看一下，对，
让博士给你翻译。
对，你的做一下，因为一会儿晚一点还会有那个简单的就是发一下，就是放 global 的人在，然后他是那个，然后我们HECO所有人都在。
global 也在，你要维权吗？没事没事，爆仓就爆了，没关系。
他知道你喜欢摘帽子，他给你配了一个帽子，
特别贴心。
我觉得挺好看。这一看都是韭菜，戴的上帽子都是当的韭菜。
还有菜庄的是。
I'll just start the video camera. That's because this one's using it. Right, I'm leaving the video, turn the video off. Turn the video on.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think we are going to start in 2 minutes.
in the middle. Yeah, that's better. I can coordinate easily. Wallet?
iPhone.
iPhone. And you have a cab. What are we supposed to do with the shoe? Put it on a t-shirt? No, take it somewhere. Put it on t-shirt? Yeah. Must be stickers, right? Yeah. But I desperately need a coffee. You want one? Yes. I'm coming. Is there something to eat?
Я вижу тебя, Оля.
What did you discover?
I don't know what it is.
It's like you can swing it. Yeah. That's it.
Cigar.
No, that's a pen. Looks like a pen, yeah.
You have to put a listing instead of this. That's fine.
Thanks for waiting. Let's get started. Good afternoon, everyone. So, firstly, I want to thank everyone for being here today, and especially I want to thank our four sponsors today, which are Minto, MonoX, NFT Craft, and Capscoin. Okay, so today to host the event and demo day destination because we believe in California, and it turns out to be a great success. And HECO Demo Day is organized by Huobi Global, and it is meant for demonstrating the capability of different blockchain projects. Introduction about HECO. So HECO is an efficient and
300 protocols already on chain, and we are having lots of support for the program right now. So either from we're having like a million developer support program, and also for the hackathons, and also the grant support. And so yeah, this is a special event so we are doing right now. So it's a HECO Master Builder program. So you guys can see it as another way of.
It'd be quite basic. You could connect to a BSB or a bulletin board and basically write some text to a friend using a modem. If you wanted to download a picture, it would have taken hours. Stepping further into Web 2.0, the invention of the browser with rich media and technologies that allowed you to have video and sound, these things were revolutionary. They encased your mind into the internet and brought you into it. The internet 2.0 is now dominated by large conglomerates like Facebook, who, even by changing their name to Meta, basically flaunt the fact that they're getting your data and selling it to people without even your permission. And this is not a great idea. And that is why I'm really passionate about Web 3.0. Apart from Foreverland, I'm also involved in a company that has a Web 2.0 system. And I'm really passionate about trying to move that system onto the decentralized web, because I believe it's the way of the future. I'd like to introduce Romeo, who's going to talk about the mission. Then I will come back to you and talk about the architecture, and then finally talk about the features and benefits. Romeo, over to you.
Thank you, Darren. Yes, it's me, the blockchain influencer. And those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Romeo PA. Our mission is really to help users make that smooth leap, that smooth transition from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. We want to be the infrastructure for millions of Web 3.0 developers and applications. Basically, we want to change the world. We want to change the internet. We want to build a platform to help users, help other users. Now, our solution is powered by decentralized cloud computing platform for the Web 3.0. Now, for some of you guys that don't already understand that, we're gonna go a little bit more into detail. Over to you, D.
So I'd like to talk about the overall architecture of Foreverland. And just like every other cloud computing system out there, it's mainly three parts. So we're talking about storage, gateway, and compute. So in the storage area, we deal with AR, Filecoin, Dfinity, and these provide services to the Foreverland platform. If you think about the gateway, we're talking about DDNS, Data I/O, and certificate management. And these are the Web 2.0 type things that make your lives very easy today. And the third area is the compute, which is basically the cross-chain communication and the data synchronization that allows everything to work. You can see on this slide their current priorities. And we're talking with a lot of different people at the moment. And that's one of our strengths. We have a lot of partners and we welcome new partners. The idea is for us to bring people on board and to integrate with them so that not only they're successful, but so is we can incorporate many of your projects and initiatives. The storage architecture is one of the main parts that we've got working and that we are working on improving. As you can see, we're working with AR and Dfinity, but we're also creating a new product ourselves called Bucket. And you can think of this similar to AWS S3, but probably at the AWS Glacier pricing. It's a very good system, a decentralized system that will be quite low cost. one of the main features as well is our open agreement. If you have a project with an SDK, you should contact us because we want to talk to you about integrating your project into our platform. The gateway architecture is about services. It's about being able to move you from Web 2.0 applications into the decentralized web of Web 3.0. We really want to talk to you and work with you on doing this. If you do contact us, we can provide you free of charge, for example, hosting till you get up and running. So it's definitely worth your while to talk it through with us. Just a quick look at the roadmap that we've had. We launched in August 2021 with our V1 Quark project, which has hosting gateway node, storage node, and the loan bidding system. And we're working forward now to open storage capacity, open network capabilities, and a lot more support for our community. Further on in the future, we're going to continue to bring in other partners, talking about integrating mainstream public chains, cross-chain communication, and multi-chain deployment. And this is my final slide, just showing you our history. As I said, we launched the alpha product in August. We're launching a beta version next month. Then looking into the future, you can see we've got a very heavy schedule coming up. So I'll just hand it back over to Romeo, who'll talk about the features and finish up. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee. Really appreciate it. Some of you guys might be wondering, why Foreverland? Well, first off, it's because we don't need anything centralized. We're completely decentralized. We provide decentralized servers and have the smoothest leap from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. We integrate with a plethora of blockchain platforms to help the developer world. Next slide, Dee. Thank you. Now, blockchain. We use blockchain, of course, for interconnection. As you can see here, our features and functionalities are all around global acceleration, privacy protection, low costs. It's really about changing the game. It's about giving you something a little bit more. Our gateway provides a global acceleration for a more sexier experience. And we don't use the regular centralized things that other individuals are using. We have a lot more functionalities just to help developers make their products. We're all about privacy and protection. Your data is basically a lot more safer for us, and it's all about the reliability that we offer. Next one, Dick. This slide really speaks for itself. If you look at us versus any of the other platforms, it's really to show you that we're a game changer, especially for an organization that kicked off, our platform kicked off in August. We've really been kicking goals, and the result speaks for itself. Next one, D. Thank you. Now, anyone can use our platform. We provide the global acceleration networks. We provide Web 2.0 features like DNS, Data I/O, Cert Manager to help you transition for people from Web 2.0 to 3.0. Or some of you guys call it Web 2 to Web 3, but either or is still the same, baby. We provide the storage gateway and computing. You can host your websites. You can do web hosting. Basically, there's so much functionality and features that you can utilize by using Foreverland. Now, for us, it's really about the diversification of the features and how in-depth you can go from the nitty-gritty more to the granular aspect. And we have the whole data services to help maintain your projects. Thank you, sir. Now, for an organization that launched in August, that's a great lead. Opportunities, investment, just partnering. Boris Pierre, the blockchain influencer, signing off. Over to you, D.
Thanks, Romeo. If you've got any questions, we'll try and field them now. If they're a bit too technical, we'll probably relay that to our team, but by all means, please ask away.
Yes, do you have further questions about Foreverland? Yes, please.
Hello. Hey guys, great project. Looks very exciting. I'm Abdul from Bitblaze, which is an exchange, but also we run a $300 million fund via Lloyd's blockchain based in Dubai, and we're opening the first crypto center in Dubai at JLT. So we'd love to maybe invite you guys over to come and speak with us. I'd like to know what the revenue model is, because obviously something sustainable needs to have a clear, definable revenue model for now and for the future. So I'd like to know what that is.
So it's very we like to have certain things covered, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyone else? Also online guests, do you have any questions about Fiverrland? Okay, okay, great presentation, thanks. Let's welcome DeFi Yield.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, sorry, next team is NFT Craft. Can you come here? Yes.
इस कंपनी कौन सी कंपनी से था? हाँ, उनके सब की लिस्ट मिल जाएगी ना? नहीं मिला। हाँ, कैसे? अच्छा मिलेगा। जब गंदा है ना, के बाद तो उसको वो करते हैं बहुत सारे। लेकिन ये उनसे गंदी बातें कर रहा है। वो चुतिया है, वही मेरे को बोल रहा है। कोई तो उसका किसी को सुना
Hello everyone. NFT Craft has sent me as an advisor to their project to be present at this wonderful demo day and to tell that we're happy to look for the multi-chain. So it will be a pleasure to build a bridge to the HECO efficient and very. Let's take more of it. NFT Craft idea is that when you use invested all of your time and all of your effort in NFT, to earn games is known to everyone. The idea is sorry. Also, it is very important that the game is not like pyramids, so you can really will not let down all the people who like to play blockchain games and who want to build their own metaverses inside the game. I'm so very upset. Found somewhere in the universe a special spacecraft, which they're going on through the universe. But it appears that this spacecraft needs a lot of radiant, the fuel for traveling through the space. This radiant is the basic mining goal of this game. So they move from one planet to another in their search for radiant, and this is how they do it. They can team up, they can use different tools, they can get the piece of land and traveling around on this piece of land, they really see the three-dimensional very beautiful and picturesque places, really in search of the place where radiant can be. There are certain pop-ups that give you the idea by light, that give you the idea whether radiant is close or it's not. And the more time you spend, the more fortifications you build, you bring more value more time value to your playing, and all of your NFTs at the moment are like representing the amount of the ether that was previously bought when you were buying NFT. This is a unique model that gives you not just beautiful pictures and wouldn't let anyone to shatter the price at their own will. So basically what we see, it's the idea behind is to help the players to monetize their time of playing, also backing up with real good stablecoin. The period of this is about 1.5 years, it's about 18 months. So it gives you the idea that you're living through the crypto winters, you're living through the general inflation rate of Ether, and by that also you're experiencing a beautiful game with beautiful sceneries, very visually pleasant, and eventually the roadmap goes into better version hitting this December, and around year 2022 we shall be seeing the multi-chain metaverses and marketplaces where NFT can be sold and bought, including the land, including all kinds of attributes and all kinds of skins that are you need to have in the game. While the basic question is, where is all that Ether that is owned by the players? During all this time, it's going to be in the farms in Aave. Farming percentage is used really for operational purposes. This must be it. Can we somehow know?
No, it's when we were raising money, we should be like 20 times of what we did, like 20 different people, right? And when you do partnerships, when you do exchanges, I mean, whole day what I do, just talking on the phone, explaining.
Which is really lovely, you know, to have the idea how
you.
You know already what kind of person.
Generally.
It's before, actually. And this one is a small.
Let's try to find the radiant. The compass indicates the direction.
It shows you how, in fact, built on Unity, how, in fact.
Hi, my name is Julia. I'm YouTube influencer. I have a couple of questions for you. How do you ensure the safety of funds placed in security pool?
The safety of funds placed in the security pool is based on its separate separate storage aside of the game, and they're placed into farming pools, as I said, over different projects, Aave, Compound, and one more, which I actually don't remember at the moment. Did I answer your question?
Thank you. I saw you writing some notes. Do you have any questions?
A great project, by the way, and great presentation based on the circumstances. So you're doing very, very well. So my questions are, I think GameFi is going to be absolutely humongous, and I think you're going the right way, creating an experience. I'd love to see definitely more of the game itself in play. And is it launched now? How many users do you have? If it hasn't launched, then when do you plan to launch? Because I think you need to take advantage of the space right now.
In October, the first early stage was launched. It's just an alpha, a very, very basic thing. Since then, nowadays we have about 1,000 people playing. Each day about 300 plus people playing steadily. They spend about several hours in playing, which is very, very good based on the circumstances. As I was out in December, and judging by the complexity you see the complexity of visualization and everything. We hope we'll make it by December, but if not, maybe a little later. But right now it's in alpha, and you can play on the web. On the web version, you can come in and play.
Oh, okay. Okay, Anton, do you want to present? Are you here? Yes. You can speak now. Very good looking picture. We can't hear you. Okay. Great.
Even better.
Yeah, more good looking. You can hi, we can see you. Can you speak now? Yes. Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello, everybody. Your volume's down on the side.
My name is. Yeah, can I start?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, great. Hello, everyone. My name is Anton, and I'm head of marketing of Minta project. Let me introduce my project to you. It's very simple. You can understand it if you see our presentation. Minta is Minta is BTC mining. Yeah, because Minta BTC mining token backed by real mining equipment hash rate. 100 BTC MT tokens are equal to 1 terahash, and it is forever. I think I want to show you my presentation. I don't understand how I can do it. My very beautiful program is Zoom.
So there is your Zoom in Chinese? So there is a sharing screen in the middle of the bottom line. Yes, we have.
Yeah, thank you. Can you, anybody?
Which slide you want? You can say stop when it's a slide you want.
Next one.
Page.
With the rocket. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
As you see, 100 BTC MT tokens is absolutely equal for 1 terahash. No, it's yes, thank you. This one. What is BTC MT token? It is HRC20 utility token provided by Huobi EcoChain. Holding one of these means owning a fraction of the Minta mining data center located in Karelia in northern Russia.
If you see my background before, it was the sky, which we can see any winter in Karelia, and it is very cold here, and it is beautiful for mining, but for token, and give you an opportunity to buy it in the very warm and comfortable Dubai and all over the world. We designed it to get maximum profits for our token holders. The research showed that only 25% of tokens are staked in a similar products per each staked token. The second one is the additional computing power in East. Well, in accordance with the roadmap, in the middle of this year, we published an audit report provided Hacking.io. In August, we started the limited pre-sale where 1 million tokens were distributed at a special price. In October, we launched staking. We're planning an IDO now. It will start it next week and end of this year. At the beginning of the next year, we plan to launch the second batch and connecting additional mining power. I'm very glad to cooperate with HECO and see excellent prospects for the development of our project. Thank you for your attention. If you for Nikita and Michael.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much. We love this kind of presentation, short yet very good. Anyone have questions?
Hey, I'm John. Thanks for the presentation. Abdul here. Just wondering, where are your miners located? And you said you've got 40,000 miners, and what kind of miners?
Of Russia. It's territory of.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems that no one has question now. Oh, okay.
Hello. I would like to know how you do the bridge between Bitcoin blockchain and HECO blockchain. I've seen that you're using smart contract, and I would like to know what is the interaction between those two blockchains.
I understand only that you want to know something about our smart contract. As I said before, we have an audit of our smart contracts, and it's have the very low risk of something can go wrong.
I mean,
you can go to our site and see the documents about audit of our smart contracts.
Yeah, but my question was more about how you interact with the HECO blockchain, because you're mining Bitcoin on Bitcoin blockchain, and how you interact with HECO, at which moment?
I doesn't see the gap between people who.
Sorry to interrupt. We actually have a Russian translator here.
Послушайте, и главное, что сейчас интересует, это как с HECO чейном, если вы занимаетесь биткоином и майните только биткоин, как будет соотноситься это с HECO чейном?
You get HBTC token in your wallet, and in any time you want, you can withdraw from HECO chain to your BTC wallet, and it became BTC in your wallet. And if you doesn't want, you can use it in HECO chain.
So it means that you have to register with your HECO wallet plus your Bitcoin wallet. That's right.
Yes, I can answer that question. Yes, you need HECO. You need to add the HECO network on your wallet, and then transfer your Bitcoin to HBTC. And we also have others H asset like Ethereum ETH, like that. I can send you more documents, and yeah, we know all that kind of things by practicing. You can send some money on your HECO wallet, yes, to try it. Yeah, I think.
But it is not a problem. In any wallet now, it's supporting HECO chain. Our partners is MetaMask, BitKeep, Token Pocket. They all working with HECO chain, and it is very simple to make in cross-chain operations.
Yes, more than 90 wallets supporting HECO now. So yeah, I think that will be the last question. Let's welcome Capscoin to give their presentation. Thank you, Anton. Anyone from Capscoin? No?
I have coins and I have cap.
Okay, let's move to Thunderland. It's working now.
Hello. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nick. I'm a business development manager of Thunderlands, and today I'm going to present you our conception of metaverse and just the play-to-earn concept. Let's start a bit with a philosophy. I would also like to say thank you to the HECO for having us today. It's a pleasure. It's nice weather here in Dubai and a very nice stage. So let's start with the philosophy. We think that the metaverse will develop more or less this way. We can see that we have 3 different layers. So layer 1 is basically our physical world. It's where we live in and where we are actually connected. Well, we are not confirmed that we're connected with other universes. So it's not really confirmed the bridge. Then there's a progenitor world, is the world that actually created probably us. This is a more philosophical concept. And we can also state that there were other universes connected to this progenitor world. But actually today what we are creating is the layer 2. And we are acting as the progenitors, as the creators of this world. And we are fully linked to it. We can hop from one metaverse to another. We can see that with Mark Zuckerberg Meta, also with our metaverse of Thunderlands, also the metaverse of HECO that we will see in the future. How exactly the creation of this metaverse will be, you know, there's 3 different stages. So the initial stage is the simple stage, you know, it's the play to earn. It's the easiest way to introduce people into the metaverse. And we think that the play-to-earn mechanics and structure with being multi-chain, this is more investor-orientated, and with its own DAO community, DAO and community around DAO will create a huge immersion into the metaverse. So second stage will be actually the implementation of services from our world, as I stated the slide before, into the metaverse of Thunderlands. It can be anything actually. It could be banking, insurance, we've seen that. And we see it with other games or other metaverses. And then of course we are also now trying to develop an IE engine which will help us to introduce the services and exist in such metaverse. And then the stage 3 is actually a long time from now, so we cannot really do it because we have big limitations of technology. And it's AR, MR, VR, or any other thing that you can think today can be introduced inside the metaverse, and then we can implement anything inside there. But this will take years and years for now. And as I stated before, the play to earn will be the initial introduction into the metaverse. So let me present you the Thunderlands. It's a GameP project in a dark fantasy style. It's an MMO, and it's RPG strategy, just the basic thing what we've seen with World of Warcraft. and it's built on Unreal Engine 4. We are now combining the classic gaming technology or just experience with a blockchain, with a HECO blockchain, which will be our initial blockchain at which we're building now. And this actually makes the play-to-earn concept very vivid. What the game will consist of. So at the moment we're developing the first mechanics. So this is the initial stages. We just started in July. We have a team of 30 people. 10 of them are from Europe and 20 of them from Russian-speaking countries. So from Ukraine, Belarus, Russia itself, Kazakhstan also. And we have the initial mechanics at the end of this year, at the first quarter of 2022. And we will have a safe zone, which will allow players just to understand what is going on exactly inside the game, inside this play to earn. They can test it out, so they will have no risk of losing their funds. Also, the initial stages now, we will see the economic clicker, so they can prepare for what's coming up, so they can create their own economy, and just in general, you know. And then externally, of course, on the Thunderlands website, or on any other external marketplace. We also think that it will increase in the number of investors, because people who don't want to play the game, they will not use the internal marketplace, they will use the external marketplace, so we'll have a bigger amount of investors. And we think that we cannot do a global thing without partnerships. And partnerships in the sector of play to earn, the most appropriate are the gaming guilds. And one of the gaming guilds that we partnered just recently is Crypto Gaming United. It's one of the biggest play to earn NFT gaming guild now in the market, and we greatly appreciate it. Yes, they are here. Thank you for your support. And we think it will actually create a B2B economy inside the play to earn. We also think that it's essential to have an API that will help guilds to interact with our game and with our metaverse. So we are building an API. It will create transparency, and also we'll see the metrics going on back and forth. So we'll know if we're efficient in interaction. And also we're actually saying to the guilds that we will not change any rules during the entire partnership of the guild. So the guild will enter at the initial stages. The rules will stay the same for the entire life cycle of the game, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it is. Now let's talk about tokenomics a bit. So this is our governance token, Power. I will not go through the numbers. You can check it on the presentation. We can send you a link. But what is the purpose of the governance token? Governance token is used for voting in DAO, and just in general creating clans and have the power to vote and interact with the game on the level of on the level of just having thinking what to do or what to develop, you know, so you will be able to have a voting power. And the total emission will be 10 million, so not a lot. You will not be able to buy it or sell. You can move it back and forth from place. It's the token that actually people will use inside the game. So it's the one that will be used inside the metaverse of Thunderlands at the initial stages and inside the game. And all the NFTs will be sold for this token inside the game. It will be used for the rewards and etc. So to summarize, what is Thunderlands? In general, it is a metaverse with a concept that is attractive for investors, existence of safe mode, so people will be able to get used to the game. Also then implementation of technologies. We are really transhumanistic team with views to the future. So we think it's essential to have technologies in the play-to-earn sector and metaverse in general. We also collaborate with guilds, which is essential, creating an API, B2B, and tracking and metrics. Mechanics that I just talked, the economic clicker, you know, you will be able to prepare for what's coming up. And yeah, that's the thing. We'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you. So with the blockchains, because we have a big problem with TPS, but this we can talk in detail later. And yeah, this is how.
Okay, so our next presentation will be presented by Huobi Global team. So let's welcome
everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Huobi HECO. Thank you for having me. I'm so glad and very excited to meet you guys here. It has days ago, he suddenly texted me, and after listening to a podcast, I recommended to him. And the episode is called It's Just Been Tremendously Huge. Of course, it has attracted to so much people's attention. We started to notice that serious people like bankers, politicians are involving with digital assets, and the bond rates are being negative interest rate, and in the long run, people will long Bitcoin rather than bonds. So working at Huobi Global, I'm so fortunate to dedicate my strength to accomplishing Huobi's great mission at this very particular stage. Founded in 2013, Huobi Group is the world's leading blockchain company with a mission to accelerate the digital economy through breakthrough innovation in core blockchain technologies. Huobi Group operates across multiple sectors, including enterprise and public blockchains, digital asset trading, cryptocurrency wallets, and industry research, reaching tens of millions of users in over 170 countries and regions. And it continues to build a global ecosystem for the future digital economy. Huobi Group remains focused on growing a diverse range of regulatory compliance services. And Huobi Group's founding team is made up of industry leaders with vast experience across finance, engineering, operations, technology, security, and risk management. Leon Li is a serial entrepreneur and alumnus of Tsinghua University's Department of Automation. Before establishing Huobi, Leon worked for Oracle as a computer engineer who would have known this IT guy from some random southern city of China, has led Huobi Group to become a leader in the blockchain space and an innovator at the forefront of new digital economy. Thank you. Since the first day that Huobi was founded, Huobi had built so many milestones and got so many honors. In 2014, after 1 year of being founded, Huobi became the world's largest digital asset trading platform with a trading volume of over $20 billion. And in 2017, Huobi initiated its first globalization strategy hub by establishing Huobi Korea. 2018, a very special year for Huobi. Huobi China drafted and formulated the first grading evaluation specification for blockchain and distributed ledger information system. And Huobi Group acquired Pantronic Holding, which was later renamed Huobi Technology. Huobi Japan acquired exchange license, and Huobi China set up headquarters. And by the end of 2018, Huobi obtained Gibraltar's DLT license in Europe. And in 2019, Huobi Korea obtained Information Security Management System certification from the Korea Internet Security Agency. Last year, Huobi Charity was selected the China's top charitable donors list and awarded the title of Annual Charity Role Model. This year, Huobi Charity was approved for the Gibraltar Charity License. Huobi Korea obtained the Information Security Management System certification from Korea Internet Security Agency, and the Huobi Asset Management has raised 100 million for 4 institutional digital asset funds. Huobi Ventures launched 100 million venture fund to support early stage blockchain and DeFi startups. Huobi business includes 5 segments: spot trading, derivatives, OTC trading, Huobi finance, and crypto loan. Huobi derivatives include perpetual and the futures, coin margin, and the TEDA margin, up to 75 times leverage. TEDA margin future will be launched by the 20th of December, which is half a month later. Huobi Finance offers a variety of products, including Huobi owns, Huobi staking, Prime Pool, Polkadot, and crypto loans. The restart of Huobi Prime and the launch of Prime Pool have also introduced significant benefits to users while increasing the need of Huobi tokens. These 2 events have become an important factor in the sustainability of Huobi token. During the last 8 years' journey, Huobi has built an entire ecosystem. Huobi Wallet helps users easily manage multi-chain assets and track their DeFi mining income, also allowing users to manage their private key independently. Huobi Ventures aim to promote the Huobi global business through capital investment. Huobi has paid more attention to the DeFi, NFT, and the GameFi sectors. By focusing on assets from these sectors, Huobi is expected to become a key player in these respective industries. This will in turn bring more benefit to our ecosystem and help open a new chapter in our development. As the coming of the 8th anniversary of Huobi, we believe that there's a bright new beginning, but the journey remains the same. Huobi Global will continue to provide an exceptional user experience. In the trust factor, Huobi Global Services is a favorable score. Huobi provides users with multiple ways to safeguard their accounts. Huobi was never hacked, even though we do present a lucrative target to attackers. All right, thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it, and I do hope you guys enjoyed my sharing. And also, I'd like to share a piece of good news. Huobi is literally giving away a ticket to the space worth 500,000 as the welcome bonus. So please register now and let's start the trip. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So Huobi Group have very long history. We have 8 years from now on, and I personally know Leon Li. He's a man of integrity. So yes, please download the app and start the journey with Huobi Global now. So let's welcome next project team, Polytrade.
Hello. Thank you everyone. Thank you HECO for hosting us. So yeah, we are also having 8 years of existence, same as Huobi. So So we come from a real world experiences. We have been running trade finance business for last 8 years, and Polytrade is a metamorphosis of moving us onto blockchain. If you can My name is Piyush Gupta. I am the founder and CEO of Polytrade. I have been running this business since 2014, and early this year we have adopted blockchain, and we are pretty advanced in the journey. We have already listed our token. We are listed on quite a few exchanges now, and we are kind of interoperability between various chains. We are looking to onboard on HECO as well now. Not this one. Yep. Brief what we are doing. So as I said, we have financed over $500 million of trade finance in last 7 years across Asia. We have team across Hong Kong, Singapore, UAE and India. And the idea of reshaping the future of trade finance comes from very basic problems which we have seen, especially in the SME finance space, right? A lot of trade finance transactions simply get rejected because of the size of transactions, because of the cost of funds. Our idea behind Polytrade is to harness the crypto liquidity in form of stable coins and finance the real world assets. So in a way, we are basically creating a bridge between DeFi and CeFi. Let me take you quickly through the slides. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about. So the size of the business itself is like today a gap of $1.6 trillion, right? So if we bring the whole crypto ecosystem to the real world, still there is a big gap to be filled. Some challenges, as I mentioned, the collaterals are, I won't bore you with the details here. It's all about trade finance, what we have done in SME space. India is one of the major countries we have been operating in last 7 years. We have clientele across Hong Kong, Singapore, UAE. We have more than 5,000 customers which are already onboarded. Our product is ready. Last month we launched our product on testnet. We did our MVP on World Blockchain Summit. We are going on mainnet in January, so all the data and the apps are available for people to test. Just to give you an idea about our advisors, we have Sandeep from Polygon. So the product has been built on Polygon. We are now on each chain as well as BSC, and now we are looking forward to integrate with HECO chain. That makes us product kind of globally acceptable. So this chart I'll explain a bit. So what we do is we basically we are creating a lending pool where liquidity depositors can deposit their stable coins, and those stable coins will be converted to fiat, and those fiat will be used to finance the real world assets. There is a smart contract in play which will decide which invoice to be financed or not, what should be the interest rate, and how the margins will play. That's the whole idea behind Polytrade. UI UX are already been created. As we said, we are onboarding customers now. It is a very simple and intuitive UI UX for anybody who wants to seek finance. We have created a great token utility for our users. So basically, any form of discounts which we offer to our borrowers will be in form of trade tokens, which they can use in future to repay our loans. And at the same time, we actually believe that in future, if a borrower repays our loan in form of trade tokens, he gets a better rates. Similarly, the buyers will get some incentives, and of course, our lending pools will have bonus APYs in form of our trade tokens. That's about our token economics. We did our ID on Polka starter in August. Today we are listed on Gate, Define, KuCoin, Uniswap, QuickSwap, PancakeSwap. So we are across 3 chains already, and we are looking to now list on Huobi as we move on the HECO chain. We are very much following our roadmap. As you can see, we are opening our lending pools in December, and in January we are going on the mainnet with our first invoice financing. Just to add a very quick update, what we have been recently doing is creating a new product line called Polytrade Meta. Now, it sounds very fancy, but what it necessarily is doing today is doing invoice management and invoice financing system for crypto companies. So, for example, today Huobi would be receiving, let's say, 100,000 invoices in a year, and all the payments are going on wallet addresses. There is no accountability, there is no reputation management system through which we can decide whether there is a good vendor or not. And that's the idea behind Polytrade Meta, is that we will create an invoice origination system. At the same time, we will finance those invoices. It's just that, like for example, Huobi can ask all their vendors to come through Polytrade Meta so that we can do their KYC, KYB. We will force them to raise invoices with the basic addresses and currency, and then we will settle those invoices. So Huobi does only one single payment to Polytrade at the end of the month to take care of all their invoices. This will reduce a lot of burden from operations for any company in crypto space. It's a very thoughtful plan for our going future. We believe that metaverse is going to stay here, as we are seeing a lot of presentations. So our idea is to solve the commerce problem associated with metaverse. We had a series of investors who came us in a very early stage. Yeah, anybody can follow our links and get in touch with us. Our testnet is live, so as I said, people can go and test the app. Any questions are more than welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've seen some. I recognize some of the investors on the stream. Yes. Anyone have questions? Yes, also I highly recommend you guys to participate the Master Builder program. So yeah, we will select a mature project as you to list it on the Huobi Global. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Hi, just squeezing in a question. You said that in January you guys are going live with your first invoice. Could you break down like what's the process and maybe the value? I mean, not going into too many details because there's a big disconnect between CeFi and DeFi and what's actually happening. I feel staking 1 BTC or 100 BTCs, it's not really bridging anything if you're able to, and most of the solutions are geared towards individuals or institutions, but as you pointed out, trade finance is a key player. So if you could tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a very apt question, in fact. Most of the companies in the crypto space today are only dealing with crypto ecosystem and nobody is really solving the real world problems. And that's the challenge we took upon to ourselves. Our idea is very simple, that we understand a manufacturer really does not care about where the money is coming from, whether it's coming from crypto or real world, right? So we are making our UI and UX very intuitive for him to onboard. He just goes on the platform, he submits his documents, he submits his buyer details, he submits his invoice, and the data comes on the blockchain basically. The lending pools we are opening are only stable coins. So we are not taking any currency risks here. We are not asking our depositors to deposit any Ethereum or any such currency, right? So idea is very clear that only stable coins to be deposited, which attracts stable APYs. For us, we know what sort of lending rates exist in the market, right? So there is a good arbitrage between what we are playing between the stable coin APY and the real world borrowing or lending rates. And of course, this product is centuries old product, what we call trade finance. It works on a basis of credit insurance. So none of our loans will be naked loans, what we call. They're all covered by credit insurance coming from Euler, Hermes, Fast, Radius, likes of them. So there is a lot of centralization which exists when it comes to the trade finance side of it. But our idea is to bring it all on the blockchain so that slowly and slowly we move to a decentralized world. So yeah, I hope I'm able to answer your question. Thank you.
Thanks. Anyone else? Yeah, so after all this presentation, we will have a networking section. So if you guys have any questions regarding to any specific project, you can directly go to that person. So let's welcome Caps Coin.
She's already invited us for that's what you wanted, right?
Hello. Hi, can you hear me? Hello. Penny from Dubai. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes, Jeffrey. Yes, yeah, we can hear you now.
Just confirming you can see this? Yes?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, thank you. Hey everybody, thanks for having me. I'm Jeffrey. I'm the co-founder of MetaBlocks. MetaBlocks is a new distributed network startup focused on creating a user-centric distributed network. Similar to using a dedicated DID, distributed identification system. So the main core parts of MetaBlocks is our use of creating DID-enabled network, which will really be the bottom of the stack or the foundation for future Web3 and metaverse applications. The entire design from the start has been built by users for users. It's designed for the end user to have a free, safe, and user-controlled access to a network and their data. At the heart of the network, there's going to be a token, and this token will support different DeFi applications, including farming, staking, and mining. And why now is because we have a very interesting time where the convergence of 5G technology, crypto, DeFi, DID standardization is coming together to a point where we can build a network like this. And the value will be to all businesses of all sizes, including local businesses who can mine the network and offer bandwidth to their customers, smart city requirements like sensors, and metaverse and DeFi apps, dApps that require higher edge computing capabilities for a network. The main issue right now is that 5G deployment is very expensive, especially in the developing world. The data privacy issues are being compromised, and a large portion of the world is still unbanked. So the whole design of MetaBlocks is to address these issues starting at the foundation or the core element, which is a DID-based standard that allows users to connect to different mining nodes as they move throughout a city, as well as a DID which allows us to track users' actions across ecosystems. So we can launch our token on multiple chains and have a standard identification to track activity. The value will be to all businesses of all sizes, including local businesses who can mine the network and offer, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Okay, there. Yeah, and then on top of that, we have a DID-based network access where users build the network themselves, as well as DeFi banking solutions. So comparing us to really the only rival out there today in the distributed network space, Helium. Helium's done a great job bootstrapping the network, building the supply side. The use case side is still somewhat limited, and the main reason we are looking to leverage Wi-Fi capabilities with future 5G nodes coming along. as well as creating a token system that really incentivizes that's user-centric, as well as a revenue behind the tokens and paying for it. So I'll go a little bit quicker here. The main 4 use case areas is users, businesses, smart cities, and Web3 applications. For users, it's a free network. As soon as you download the MetaBlocks app, you'll be assigned a DID and a wallet, and from that you'll be able to access the network and use it, as well as the services built on top of it. Local businesses will be able to support their business by basically, most of small businesses give Wi-Fi for free already today. So this way they're actually able to give the same service by mining it, earning rewards, as well as creating branding opportunities. Smart cities have access to a network that has a high bandwidth. And this bandwidth allows, as far as the apps go, we're thinking about Axie Infinities and Splinterlands of the world to play to earn much of this trend. So there's 3 ways to engage with the network. The first is simply just to use it. So every user is welcome just to download become a validator of the network. You are essentially supporting the construction and the running of the network. Validators themselves prove that the network, who is mining the network and what the coverage is. And the third way is to actually build the network and become a miner on the network. And by being a bandwidth provider, this isn't like
Thank you for short intro about our games. I'm introduce Red Part Game Studio. We are games development studio, and we do standard, not blockchain games, but we have opportunity to create the bridge between the game community and between the blockchain games. I tell you the first thank you for HECO Global Day. Yeah, just you invite us to participate in this amazing presentation day like that. Yeah. First of all, we want to talk about game market. Just if you see the game market, it's around 3 billion gamers. It's 30% of whole population of the world actually. And you see there are 1.4 billions from Asia. When I saw these kind of numbers, I think, wow, need go to Hobby and ask, let's make a listing with us. I found the contact of Mushan and tell, hello Mushan, let's play in big games. And he told me, okay, you can do listing easy, but need to say hello to us first. And what we are, RPGC token is we are playing playing to build the bridge between gamers and crypto communities, as I told. And the main idea is to give our clients an possibility to earn while playing our games and act as an investors. And we aim to create a space between beginners and advanced e-sportsmen. Our community, but it's game community, 1.2 million gamers, and who is ready to buy the first game called Dustland, around 530K, and official product Dustland evaluated by the Crown company, $3.5 billion. And our token is ready to be launched, and we received high interest from crypto exchange and some launch points. And currently, actually, we are under the Ethereum, like I think standard protocol, standard chain for the create their some tokens. But we are working under the bridge and contracts between other blockchains to decrease the fees, decrease the payment for the gas and so on. Our first product, Dasland, it's 100% ready to launch. We have already demo game, which we launched during their Dubai Expo 2021. It was like 1 month ago. And if you want, we will share with you the link, and he will also play it in demo. 60% ready to launch the Untitled Worlds game. This game more complicated. If we're talking about Dasland, it's MMO game, but Untitled is MMO RPG game, and there are more worlds inside, and it's but both of them is a triple game product with a high graphic resolution, and created by our developers in our team, around 25 people, and they created their first product Dasland during the 3 years. Just amazing. It's not like blockchain which you can create during the even like 5 to 6 months. About the AAA graphics, it's you can see it's need time to create these kind of pictures. We have inside Dasland, it's post-apocalyptic game with their post-apocalyptic dogs, avatars and skins inside. How does it work actually? How our company do monetization of their RPGC token? We are planning sell their standard access to the game, and it will cost around $25 only, like that. And premium package will be Game Plus Battle Pass 1 month, around $35, and also deluxe. We have around $55. It's coming with Battle Pass plus unique skins. And how does it work inside of the game? There are games like PUBG, you know, when you fight with somebody, after fighting you can find the box you can find inside of some skins. But in our games you can take the skins, go to marketplace and sell it and get their RPGC. And actually you can buy or sell it by RPGC token only. Yeah, also monetization for users, it will be like opportunity to sell in-game items, like as I told, we have airdrops. It's not like blockchain airdrops inside of community. Actually, the world airdrop came from the gamers community, when the airplane coming in MMO games every day, and coming airdrop from the airplane, and people should to find it, this airdrop, and it will be cost of the skin which you can sell in marketplace. Also support of other users, participate in the game events monthly, and sell accounts on the marketplace. Just about tokenomics. The game ready, and we do the tokenomics just you know, like a marketing. And we started with a seed round, which already launched, and we selling inside of our community. You can join our Telegram and also Twitter and participate in their seed round. After that will be strategic rounds and private. The main thing, we during the first year we will open only 3% of the whole volume. The whole volume and full emission is 7 billions RPGC. Why 7 billions? Because as I told, we evaluated 3.5 billions by the Chrome company, and we just put a price 0.5. Now it's cost 0.5, and we start from that price. And just about play turn, each game will be inside 70 million RPGC, which unlock for each game as per the launch schedule. During the 10 years, we're planning to launch 5 games, and each game will be inside approximately 70 million RPGC. And 30% of our sales, as I told, will be repurchase of our token and support the token sales, and will be bought this way, burned for the first year to support the full market cap. We want to do the first quarter 100% of our sales and start only from the second quarter 30% and 20% second quarter. But next year, on the second year, we're planning to do 30% only, like that. As I told about tokenomics, liquidity, we're planning during the 10 years to return back to the game 2.5 billions. Will be, after 5 years, will be burning events, which we are planning to do to support market cap. In ecosystem will be around 940 millions, and marketing, core team, as always. Just how does it work inside? And the main question, I think so. Just payment system. We have customer account from the left side. You can see by customer can come, the gamer create the account, transfer fiat to the game, crypto wallet with the token. After that, for example, he wanna make cash out. How does it work? Red Part Games, we are registered in Switzerland. They do a request to Switzerland company. I just wanna make cash out, and here we work with our broker. But our broker, our company RPGC, which registered in Singapore, they request, please exchange my tokens to their RPGC token and back. Just he can sell it and buy it in both sides. Also, we will plan, of course, make a listing on the exchange, like a hobby, and make listing there. We do the public sales, and gamers can go to the exchange and buy and sell RPGC token. And this kind of scheme will show you how does it circulate inside of the system. If talk about during the 10 years, we are planning to circulate by the lockup periods only around 1-2 billions inside of the whole system, in ecosystem. Our roadmap, we are planning launch the Dustland game. It will be February, March. Actually release the game on the platforms like Steam, platforms like Epic. 1 minute back. Like Epic, like Steam, and how about we know the main community who is playing the games in mobiles, of course, and we're planning launch mobile version in June 2022. After that will be console version and launch VR version. As I told, next game Vortite will be end of the next year, and we are planning to launch the third game. It will be for e-sportsmen, or like cybersportsmen, so it's called like that.
Collateral of the 2 tokens remains, for example, sporting events, esports tournaments, or cryptocurrency courses. Dozens of events take place on the Polar's platform, trading and aims only to buy the required token, price to the results, and It contains the market map. After the end of each event, tends to move to the new fixed price of the prediction pool due to its unlimited liquidity. And this is a constant guaranteed trading volume. Do you want to make money on it with minimal risk? You can become a liquidity provider in the trade pool and get 80% APY. The event is over. Your forecaster poll governance token. The tokenomics has a built-in mechanism for repurchase and burning at the create new pairs of polar tokens and receive rewards based on your own trading volume. The trading volume of invited with a prize fund of over $200,000. Partner NFT tokens are distributed and regular sponsored airdrops are distributed for user activity. Take action now.
Why should you invest in stocks on eToro?
So yes. This market. What is a prediction markets? Prediction markets, it's literally everything. Yes, when you trade on hobby exchange and trying to participate in prediction markets, when you try to predict which team win on football events or any other kind of event, you try to participate in prediction markets. Yes, and our platform for each type of events and even for cryptocurrency events, we have some pros comparing to traditional exchanges. Yes, so we are innovative projects. We solved one of the main projects in crypto trading and liquidity. Yes, it's the problem that liquidity is limited. Some people have to provide liquidity for other people to trade. Specific events, yes, one to get some additional controller fee. It's a fee which goes to threads in own pools and managing for such pools to manage such events. Okay. Next slide. So, what we function in MVP competition with real prizes, and currently we have a second testnet competition on hobby testnet with 300,000 prize fund. Yes, the testnet competition is ongoing right now, and you can visit our site hecatest.polos.io and look how people trading and predict on our events. Yes, and we also have already launched one mainnet platform, and have another 1,000 participants interacting with our application every day. So feature for coin exchanges, create a pending orders model, so make a prediction like 1 month earlier for this event. We will have event marketplace, so users can vote which event will be included. Vehicles integration for all on-chain events. We also working on multi-chain platforms, so we have staking and burning opportunities. We'll have it in multiple chains. Prediction markets platform for any other project. Yes, and project can benefit from our marketing and also earn fees on in this field, and you will see it on one of the next slides. Okay, so here are our partners. It's not our investors. Yes, we have another investors list, but it's just our partnership. So launchpads can support a project with marketing only when they project at any stage.
And for the NFT sale market, as you may all know, the market is booming this year, and the total sale volume is expected to reach 20 billion. So we're looking at in creativity and performing talents, and we launched our markets from Southeast Asia and North America, which give us virtual head market of around 6.7 billion. We differentiate ourselves by higher user base compared to other blockchain social fi products because we have a broad customer segments and we have a higher monetization system compared market entry. We will provide special rewards for all the early adopters, and we have actually partnered with MCNs to onboard their content creators. We will also provide the promotions for those who have bring in their fans and contributes to the traffic through onboarding. We make our base case assumptions, and we are expecting to make more than 6 billion sales in 2 years. Let's take an overall view of our business model. We are here to help creators to get new traffic, financial and emotional support, and the fans will get rewards by their participations, by community and co-creation. The key resources we needed is industry networking, industry talents, as well. Will mainly from the commission fee from NFT and merchandise sale, as well as advertisement revenue. For our token development and operation marketing, we will also have several rounds. For most of the token from both private sale and public sale will be unlocked gradually from different backgrounds, different country, and different functions, with strong entrepreneurial mindset and a deep understanding of the industry, development, and product. Our business advisor is Federson, who has more than 25 years experience from Bandas. That's all for our side today. Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
maybe, sorry, one question to Alan. Thank you for your presentation. Do you hear me well? So, what are the key metrics of your project use?
Sorry, I didn't quite follow you. Do you have a repeat?
Okay, yeah. So, what are the main metrics of your project? Metrics, I mean, number of users, or so you presented these financials, your plan for, so which metrics are key ones?
You mean for our financial projection, all the users, right?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, we focus on the creators we can onboarding, and we plan to launch our platform in June 2022. That's why we began to make the projection in Q3 2022. Yes, and this number here is only assumptions of creators, but we have a details assumption of each how many fans or how many traffic each creators could bring in on the platform.
Okay.
Yes, if you are interested, we can get in touch with you after this session. We have a very detailed financial projection. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this assumption are based on what? Can you explain more? How did you make this metrics?
Oh, you mean this?
What's the assumption of this? Like number of creators on board? Do you have like counterparty, or how do you make this? Yeah.
Yes, actually, this assumption is based on our whole roadmap, and by when we launched the project, we believe we could have completed the cooperation with several MCN agencies, and we also make our assumptions based on the market fee we will spend on the onboarding creators, because at the beginning there will be a huge spend on all the marketings.
Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you for your presentation, Alan.
Thank you.
Thank you, and it's quite late in Singapore, and thank you for your participation. Yes, let's move on to the DAF. Do we have presenter? Oh, okay, welcome you. For this project, I'm the CEO and co-founder. DAF stands for Digital Art Foundation. It's a British foundation, registered and residents in Great Britain. And generally, let me give you a little bit of philosophy. I know it's too late, but still. For those who are deeply in NFT business, so-called algorithm that gives you the opportunity to put as much data and as much unique data in it as you want, also making it dynamic, making it boosting something depending on the extra circumstances that you could be implied in. So right now, the real crash have the creators and all the economy that deals with the pains of the creators using NFT technology. However, the pains of the collectors has never been really addressed. And this is what our project is attempting to do. At the moment, the civilization produces so much physical wealth and physical artifact that everyone owing this would like to get back in liquidity at least a little bit. And this is the main proposition under the project. I know it is late in the evening, but please have a little bit patience. We have now decided on a certain scheme together with several partners based on the real art collections that private families, some of them are also owned by private institutions. The main idea of Midware Art Foundation, it's a foundation that owns all digital art by Ruski Muzey. Probably here it is not very famous. Also, we have an agreement with Princess Golitsyn collection. It's an old, actually two types of collections that they used to have before the 1917 revolution. It has been gathered because it has been scattered after the revolution. And another one is a Russian underground. We use the NFT tech smart card. Envelope can offer you wrapping of all types of NFTs with 8 chains. And we already inside the metaverse. Why these boxes, they have, they're too old in this type of technology, and they don't offer what we want to have. We want like no code, what to do with our NFTs we have, and unfortunately they don't provide it. Those it's easier. Then what we have those collection pieces in collection digitally or traditionally. And we have rights to use them in terms of increasing value, which means traditionally expertise, the descriptions, and you have to display it. Have a lot of things to do, they don't timely do it too. Since they haven't done it for 30 years, we take our role as so based on these two premises, the left one and the right one, are real art raises the value of NFT representing that art also. Here are some pieces, we don't say to whom they belong, because it's Leonardo, 2 pieces by Monet, 1 piece by Rembrandt, several pieces by Chagall, 1 piece by Goya, 1 Malevich, several Picasso, 1 Raphael, and several Renoir. Also, generally, the idea is to use NFT technology, specific things.
So this is physical real value setting up. It's just very early stage. We just got the first investment. Take us on your radars. Thank you very much.
So I'm wondering, is it this brand new project from the same team?
The team in the past was four
Okay, shall we have the last project? This, hi, can you hear me? Hi, Franco.
Gianfranco Felice, and I am the head of business development for Aquany, an NFT game. Really appreciate you guys allowing me to speak with you today. And so, without further ado, let's
sorry
get
to
into
interrupt.
Aquany.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you make your screen like full screen?
Full screen. How's that? Is that better?
Yes, better.
Beautiful, beautiful. So the narrative behind Aquany is that hidden within and they're intelligent, they're resourceful, they battle each other, they collect resources, they build things and reproduce. And these were all created by the sun god. And the sun god has this energy source called a scepter. And there is this supremacist, this evil entity that destroyed the energy scepter, which is kind of the lifeblood of spirituality for the Aquas. And so the whole premise of this game is that these Aquas need to go on quests and adventures, both alone and together in groups, in order to find the shards of this energy scepter and put them together to find a quick overview on the GameFi market, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. The reason why through growth, we're expecting 10% CAGR through the next 5 years. Currently, and with GameFi, we're actually through secondary markets, royalties, and sales, and are increasing both loyalty, progress within the game, as well as the character developments and things of that nature. The game model, like I said, is predicated on the foundation of the DAO. That being said, there are three main ways to auction and mint NFTs, which reflect whether they be the items or the characters themselves. And then it creates a secondary market that's leveraged through decentralized exchanges with its various components, including Aqua, which is the characters themselves, various items and collectibles, properties, items, the physique, the mouth, eyes, and headwear. Each of these are customized and developed using machine learning. One Aqua perhaps more rare than another, and in essence worth more. And a boss essentially acts as kind of a miniature evil gremlin, if you will, where they try to battle you for the resources within your property, which is essentially your land rights within the game. And all of these through a secondary market can be sold access to and incorporated into your own game. Now the game universe level, at each level, you have to give up a certain amount of Aquany to kind of, for land, you might need 3, sky, you might need 4, and universe, you might need 5. And so all these kind of come together to encourage increased, the first one being land ownership. So think property rights, think, people buying real estate in the metaverse. The second is ones, whatever it might be. Then you have defending the territory. So and there's also player versus player. And player versus player allows you to not only do one-on-one battle where each user is collaborating with a larger subset of users to battle other. The reward block is 12 me, but the expectation is that then every 3 months it's reduced to 20% again, and then after 1. And our targeted players are going to be anyone class to be able to partake. And the game is largely global in its applicable individuals, and do this as a means to take advantage of their hobby. Now our ecosystem partners included. Now for uses of funds, so we have 20% going back into the ecosystem, about 40% into further game development, token allocation, 51% is mining output, 12% is early stage fundraising, 11% is tech foundation, And so here we have our complete token allocation. And so essentially the ask here today is that we are looking to raise our early stage fundraising. So if anyone is interested, we'd be very happy to engage in a further conversation. Now our roadmap, we have been working on this game since March of 2020, and we are launching we'll be launching the game. So we'll launch the market, we'll have a bug bounty program and a DAO community launch. And then through February, through December of next year, we're going to continue to cultivate our platform. We're going to push further with our game through various components and growth levers. If anyone would be interested in having a conversation or becoming an investor within Aquany, I am the head of business development. This is my name and my email. You can reach out to me both on LinkedIn, or you can send me an email with Aqua as a subject line, and we can engage in a conversation in the case that anyone is interested in making an investment and seeding the project. But with that, I'll...
Okay, I just have one question. When do you guys launch on HECO?
This month. So
okay,
within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, great. Present today, and let's proceed to thanks section, and also please follow us on the Telegram, Instagram. Please let me know.